I have a confession to make. You remember in this video, or remember in that video when I told you that I was going to do an update every month to tell you guys about what was going on, G-Mineo, what was going on in gaming? I lied. Look at this man bun though. Kind of floopy. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another G-Mineo video. My name is Seth, your host for today, and like I said in the intro, I lied. You see, I told you that I was going to do a monthly update here on the G-Mineo channel where I told you about what was coming out any given month, new game releases, exciting content that was coming to gaming, but what I found is that there's just too much. There's no way that I can cover everything awesome that's going on in any given month just by doing it once a month. And so what we've decided to do is turn the monthly G-Mineo update into a weekly G-Mineo update. In this new ongoing segment, what it's gonna be is it's gonna be me or one of the other hosts, or maybe two of us, hopefully. The content of these ongoing weekly segments is gonna be things like new DLCs coming out to the games we love, like League, like Warzone, like Halo Infinite that's coming out later, stuff like that. Anything that's new with a game that we already know exists, or new releases, things that are coming out in any given week. Like this, today, I've got like 6 new releases all dropping this month, or rather this week, that are all coming new. They're brand new to gaming, and that's awesome. Big major events that have happened in gaming, things with streamers, and a few extra, odd bits and ends to make things entertaining for you guys. So this is the first weekly G-Mineo update, and it'll probably upload every Monday or Tuesday just to tell you about what's coming out in the week. Like I said, what you can expect, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this week's G-Mineo update. Bing! Nerds everywhere rejoice! D&D Dark Alliance is dropping tomorrow, June 22nd, on Xbox Game Pass, PC, PS5, PS4, with crossplay enabled across the board. You guys, again, I think I've talked about it like once or twice, how big of a D&D fan I am. I am so freaking excited for this game. I'm actually going to be playing it first thing tomorrow morning, and probably going to be giving you guys a first impressions video very, very soon on that. So stay tuned. Edgelords everywhere have something to look forward to. Ender Lilies Quietest of the Nights also releases on June 22nd. Now, all goth jokes aside, this game actually looks really, really cool. It looks like a sort of dark, gothic themed 2D sort of linear adventure game where you get to play as Lily and, her crazy immortal knights that she's got with her. It looks actually super promising, and as you guys know, I'm a sucker for anything with the words fantasy in the description. Not like that. Get your heads out of the gutter. Gross. Also in news, future and current engineers, prepare to get your blocks blown off. Blocks blown off. Because LEGO Builder's Journey is also coming out on June 22nd, in addition to everything else dropping. Apparently tomorrow's a big day, guys. Big day for gaming. So, starting tomorrow, you can do what we all actually did anyway, which is chuck that manual straight out of the window and build Legos in this sort of new atmospheric Lego building freeform adventure brought to you by PC and Nintendo Switch. You can enjoy all of the wonders of building Legos without any of the death traps. Also, notable mentions coming out this week. If you want to play Worms, who blow stuff up with bazookas and machine guns, you can check out Worms Rumble, releasing on June 23rd. Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX, Rogue Book, and what was I saying? The Eternal Castle Remastered all release on June 24th. Also, if you want to play golf, On Crack is a Mario Universe character. You can check out Mario Golf Super Rush, releasing on June 25th. Also releasing on June 25th is Scarlet Nexus, which looks to be some awesome anime-style hack and slash. And finally, one of the greatest video games ever invented, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 are both coming to Nintendo Switch, also on the 25th. June 22nd and 25th are big days, guys. Big days for gaming. I also wanted to take a second to talk about a game that has been on my radar for the last couple of days. I saw it and it looks really fucking cool. Chernobylite, which is this sort of sci-fi horror survival RPG that has you playing as a scientist who lost his wife in the Chernobyl accident back in 1986 and is fighting his demons and has to go back into the exclusion zone to sort of figure out exactly what happened and combat some of the weird supernatural things that have arisen ever since the accident. Looks interesting. Now, I jump scare like a 12-year-old girl, so I don't know if I'm going to be playing a ton of this one because things are scary. It's available right now on early access on Steam, but Game Radar just recently published an article talking about how this might shape up to be one of the best games of the year. So, I don't know, check it out. And finally, while this has not happened this week, it happened last week, Halo Infinite did confirm that the first theme of their season, the first season, is going to be Halo Reach. Super excited for that. Halo Infinite, definitely going to be playing some of that. That wraps it up for game releases that are coming out this week, but in other news, some really cool and interesting stuff has happened, or is continuing to happen, I should say. Like, graphics cards are still outrageously expensive, but I've been reading some very hopeful news that everything is trending down because of the lifting of restrictions in certain parts of the world because of COVID, and trade is picking back up, thankfully, in some parts of the world. So it looks like the prices are being alleviated, a little bit, but, you know, still crazy expensive. Thanks a lot, COVID. Also, in case you missed it, FaZe Clan made history earlier this month on June 17th when they made the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine. Now, Ninja was the first esports figure to ever make the cover back in like 2018, I think, but FaZe has been the first esports team to make the cover, which to me is really, really cool. It sort of signifies, I guess, maybe the mainstream appeal of gaming. I mean, Sports Illustrated is the biggest sports publication out there, and so the fact that FaZe made the cover is really, really cool. And again, I think signifies a shift in the way that the public perceives gaming as, you know, sports in a way. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think moms and dads across the country are lining up to put, you know, computer keyboards and mouses into babies' hands to, you know, get them ready for the big leagues. And I don't think we're gonna see a sudden explosion of overbearing father figures who are like, you know, drilling their kids at 5 a.m. to get more reps in on Warzone and Valorant, but I think it's a step in the right direction. Also, there's been some pretty cool things that have been happening recently in the sort of film industry as it relates to gaming. For example, Witcher Season 2 just dropped their second trailer a couple of days ago, and while it's less of a trailer and more of like a seizure-inducing quick cut compilation of crazy noise and imagery, it at the very least kind of hints and teases at some of the things that we can have or can expect to see out of the new season. But I think that these two trailers are leading us up to WitcherCon, which is happening on July 9th. I almost said June, July 9th. And I think that because Netflix earlier teased that they're going to release The Witcher Season 2 sometime in like Q4 2021, I think we're gonna get an official release date from WitcherCon on June 9th. I don't know, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Do you think they're gonna announce the release date? Are you guys excited for Witcher Season 2? Like I said, I personally really love the first season. I like Henry Cavill. I like, you know, the whole, I again, love sword and sorcery shows, so it was amazing. I really enjoyed it, and I'm super excited for Season 2. Also, this morning, I saw the newest trailer to the G.I. Joe, the Snake Eyes movie, and holy shit, it looks intense, man. The fighting, the martial arts, the story itself looks really, really cool. It's an origin story for Snake Eyes from the G.I. Joe franchise, so this one looks very, very promising. The writing looks like it's pretty good. Again, the combat scenes look incredible, and I'm very excited to see it. Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys excited for Snake Eyes? Are you guys gonna watch it? I mean, I'm probably gonna watch it. I love action scenes. And with that, we arrive to the end of our little segment here. But before we go, there is something that I kind of wanted to do. And again, this is sort of part of the segment, might change week to week. We don't really know. But I wanted to take a second to do a setup highlight, because I personally love to just like look at, you know, like setups for people, whether it be streaming, gaming, or like music studios, you know, whatever people's craft is. I just love like I mean, that's what we did with this studio, right? Like we got the, you know, the lights and all the different things going on, and I love just like the themes of these places and the feel and the look of them. And so like I love, you know, Setup Wars over on TechZone, and I was watching, he just released a new episode just a minute ago, well, not a minute, like a little while ago, and I was looking at through some of the setups that he had on there, and my favorite was, I think it was Catherine, oh, let me check. Consults notes. Katarina and David's setup from Germany. I don't have any of their handles or anything like that. TechSource might have them. I'll link the video in the description below, but they had this amazing like Zelda themed husband and wife setup, which was super cool. TechSource did like a couples themed stream, which like I wish my wife would play video games with me. Babe, if you're watching, I mean, this could be us. That's all I'm saying. This could be us, but you know. But that's it, guys. That's it for the GMineo Weekly Update. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. If I missed anything that you guys are super excited about, let me know down in the comments. Like, let's talk about it, you know what I mean? Thank you so much for watching. As always, game it till you make it, and I will catch you in the next one.